Honest J. Nowak. Oh yeah. A pleasure to meet y'all at last, and welcome back to Honest J. Nowak and the Legacy of Supers. Yeah. We're getting close to the end of September here. But I'm wanting to say, real quick, that perhaps we're going to have ourselves a lot to talk about. And of course, here in October, I will say for sure that I'm going to have a lot to talk about based on the supervillains. And now, because this is the time where, well, it's been over a month now, I will say for sure that because I'm halfway there already, there's certainly a lot that I will be able to talk about here, about the certain villains that I might have highlighted when I talked about the heroes, but now is the time where I cross over to this part of the series. So now let's get started on the villains. The first villain that I'm going to talk about, of course I did random draw on the heroes, but here is another time where I'm going to start off with a Detective Comics based villain, Black Adam. Yeah, of course, this is the arch enemy of Shazam. Although, if you're very familiar with the film, it turns out that Black Adam had not been introduced, but rather Dr. Sivana, who was played by Mark Strong. And just a little fun fact while I'm at it, Dwayne Johnson was originally picked out to be Dr. Sivana, but eventually Mark Strong came in and somehow did better in some ways compared to Dwayne Johnson. And on top of all that, Dwayne Johnson had been busy with some projects, including Hobbs and Shaw, which would come out later in 2019. So of course it did make sense that Mark Strong came in and ended up performing the role, so Dwayne didn't have to. And let's not forget that pretty soon we could expect a Shazam sequel where Black Adam actually comes in. And Black Adam is pretty powerful, nonetheless. But maybe not so much as others out there like Darkseid or many others out there in many cases, but in general, I'd say Black Adam is a mighty foe. Pretty notorious, quite despicable. But nonetheless, it is what it is. And now that I've just highlighted one of the many villains I'm talking about here, I gotta say, throughout the rest of October, as well as throughout maybe the first week of November, I will say that it's gonna be a fun ride. The rest of the way, it's gonna be a breeze for me. But if you want to see more, go down to my channel. Make sure that you like, subscribe, comment, follow me on social media, and stay on the Hollywood side.